Don't wait for the perfect moment to do something, because guess what? That perfect moment is never going to come. Welcome back to the Junior Mints podcast. This podcast is here to help you guys navigate life while helping you guys do your best to have a fun life at the same time. My name is Finn Lawler. I'm your host. Let's jump right in. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about a topic that has been debated on the internet, out of all places, for the past decade. That is figuring out the difference between being a passive guy and being an assertive guy. And bear with me, I got some allergies going on, so if I sniffle a few times, that's why. It's hay fever. So we're not just going to be talking about dating in terms of assertiveness and passivity, but we're also going to be talking about other aspects of life too. Nothing wrong with being passive. I've just noticed that being a more, assertive person makes life better. But hey, you do you. I've done an episode like this before. This time, however, I'm going to get more specific. So here we go. So passive guys usually dismiss. So before I get to that, I'm not just talking about guys. I'm talking about girls and everybody. So I say guys because it's like a generic thing. Anyway, passive guys dismiss things while assertive guys address them. When there's an elephant in the room, it's important to address it as soon as possible. If time is appropriate. Some guys see an issue and they dismiss it, or they hide it, or they pretend it doesn't exist. Other people see the situation immediately and say something about it. They don't. Sure, it doesn't have to be like, that's something's wrong. They just kind of, bring it to people's attention instead of being like, oh yeah, no, it doesn't exist. It doesn't happen. Real question is, which one are you? Are you the passive guy in that situation? I guess passive, or the active person in that situation? Passive guys wait for things. Assertive guys go get things. If you're waiting for something to happen and it's not quite happening yet, or it hasn't happened yet, chances are it may or may not happen. In that case, be a go-getter. There's nothing wrong with going after what you want. I've been that passive guy where I was waiting for life to come to me. I waited and waited and waited, but I didn't get very far, and it made me sad. So one day I decided to just say fluff it, and I just wanted to go after what I want. And from there, my life, my life got more fun. It got more fulfilling. Don't wait for the perfect moment to do something, because guess what? That perfect moment is never going to come. Ever. So go out there and get what you want. Passive guys are indecisive, while assertive guys and gals are decisive. When it comes to making decisions, like what you're going to do this weekend or what food you want for dinner, it can be hard to make simple choices such as those. One rule that I've seen with decision making is to count to 3 and pick a choice. Essentially, snap decisions such as those. Think about it. Count to 3 and go. Passive guys will often say stuff like, I don't know, up to you. Easy solution. Count to 3 or count backwards from 3 and pick one. Try it. Passive and assertive are relatively subjective. Let's face it, we're all a little passive and assertive in some moments. No one is either one or the other. We'll have combinations of both. So don't feel bad if you're more passive than assertive, or vice versa. Don't feel bad. It's just how it is. I'm just trying to point out the difference and help you guys, either become one or the other. It's up to you. Which one are you though? Are you passive or are you assertive? You can be both. No worries. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I know it's been kind of short, but to the point. That's what I want. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.